Good afternoon and welcome to the Comic Ups coverage as we bring you the Premier League encounter between two big giants of the English game. It's Manchester United taking on Liverpool today. Kickoff is in around about 10 minutes' time as we build up to what is going to be a big game in the Premier League. Later, hopefully we'll have the coverage of Tottenham against Nottingham Forest. We'll keep you updated whether that game goes ahead or not due to a police incident outside of the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium with Tottenham liaising with the police and authorities to make sure their game against Nottingham Forest can go ahead. As things stand right now, we can confirm that the game does go ahead. Kickoff for that one will be at 6 o'clock UK time with Paul James alongside Luke Turton for that one a little bit later on this evening. But before we get that one, we've got a big game that's happening at Old Trafford. And before we get the team news for you, let me fetch in my co-commentator for this one. You just heard me mention him. He's none other than Paul James. Is really this afternoon before he goes and covers Nottingham Forest trip to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium later. And Paul, what a big game we've got here. Manchester United against Liverpool. Two big heavyweights of the English game going head-to-head in this Premier League title race, with Liverpool looking in the title race and United looking to stop Liverpool from going into the title race. I see this game going today, Paul.
Well, it's a tough one. I mean, obviously, there's nothing more that Manchester United would like than to put a shoe, if you will, in the cogs of Liverpool's title ambitions. So I do suspect there's plenty of motivation there for Manchester United to go out and beat Liverpool today. However, I'm concerned for Manchester United. Defensively, they look very, very short. They've got, on the bench, they've got two defenders that have never played a Premier League game before. And those are Harry Amas and Habib Agunyi. Those two have never played a Premier League game before. They're 17 and 18 respectively. So any injuries to the defence could create a huge problem for Erik ten Hag. For Liverpool, well, they've of course got a fit Mohamed Salah, who's actually the all-time leading scorer for either team in Liverpool v Manchester United fixtures. He's got 13 in 14 appearances, and also the all-time top scorer in the Premier League fixture, which is 10 to 12 appearances, 10 goals in 12 appearances. So what you're looking at here is a real threat that Manchester United are going to struggle to defend, and of course Manchester City are of course going to be interested in this as well. For Arsenal, from their perspective, well, they'll be happy with a draw. It'll mean that on goal difference they retain their position at the top of the league. All the pressure is on Liverpool today. I don't believe that there's really a lot of pressure on Manchester United to win this game. I don't think anyone's really expecting them to do it. Erik ten Hag, of course, the pressure on him, I suppose, to his job is under threat. But I think realistically, nobody's expecting Manchester United to get anything out of this game today.
Yes, and as you mentioned there, Paul, Manchester United only two youngsters on the bench in case anything goes drastically wrong for Erik ten Hag's side, following the injury to Raphael Varane on Thursday evening when they took on Chelsea. So he's going to be a big miss for them today. But if you look at the Liverpool side, yes, they've made changes, but they've got more, let's just say, more strength in depth options in terms of senior players who have played in the Premier League this season at the back, with Canate and Gomez on the bench. We've also got Tsimikas on the bench as well, who can play in defence. How big a thing do you reckon that could be today in this mouth-watering Premier League encounter?
Well, they've got strength in depth as Liverpool, but not just that, they've also got goal scoring. Apart from Mohamed Salah, they've got Darwin Núñez, who's got 11 in the Premier League this season, Luis Diaz, who's got 7, 6 for Cody Gakpo, 9 for, Diogo Jota I don't think is involved today, but it's they've got goal scoring in a lot of different areas, and Dominic Szoboszlai, he can also put the ball in the back of the net as well. So for Manchester United, well, they've got some goal scoring threat. Alejandro Garnacho is going to make his 50th appearance today. He's goal scoring threat. Rasmus Højlund is goal scoring threat. But it should be, I don't want to I'm hoping that
Yes, absolutely, Paul. As we get ready to give you the team news in just a moment, as we get building up to this big game in the Premier League. While we're waiting, let me just remind you of the scores that we had in the Premier League for round 32 so far this weekend, and we can bring you that in a moment. But what a game I saw earlier on this afternoon while I was building up to this game and doing my prep for this game in the Scottish Premiership. Celtic are the top on 75 points after a 3-3 draw with Rangers. Robin Matondo scored in stoppage time before that one. Rangers game in hand take on Dundee on Wednesday in the Scottish Premiership. But what a game it was there in the Scottish Premiership today. 3-3 between Rangers and Celtic. Let me just run you through the Premier League scores so far this weekend from Saturday, which started off with Crystal Palace 2, Manchester City 4, Aston Villa 3, Brentford 3, Everton 1, Burnley 0. Burnley finished the game with 10 men. Fulham 0, Newcastle 1, Luton 2, Bournemouth 1, Wolves 1, West Ham 2, and Brighton of Albion 0, Arsenal 3, which you had last night on the commentary. We'll bring you the team news in this big game very, very shortly. We get building up to kick off. You can see Liverpool defender there and captain Virgil van Dijk in the tunnel, along with Onana in the Manchester United defence as well. We get ready for this big game. We can see Onana all in black today, covering kind of the Liverpool goalkeeper, all in a yellowy orange kit today. Liverpool in their train strip in this game as the teams get ready to emerge from the tunnel in the Premier League clash between Manchester United and Liverpool in the Premier League today. Paul, just before we do get ready for the teams to come out, can I just quickly get a score prediction from you today? Do you reckon we'll see goals in this match today?
Oh, I don't want to curse it, but I think Liverpool will win 2-0.
2-0 to Liverpool from Paul. With me being the main commentator, I will not give out my score prediction today as we get ready for this big game, as we see the players get ready to come out of the tunnel, being led out by the captains Virgil van Dijk and Andre Onana, as we build up for this big game today. As Liverpool and Manchester United making their way out onto the field of play right now for what is going to be a big encounter. Jurgen Klopp won his last appearances here at Old Trafford. It will be this season, after being in the FA Cup a few weeks ago. He comes out for the last time at Old Trafford, out of that tunnel as he leaves Liverpool at the end of the season and makes his way down to the away bench for the final time here in the England at Old Trafford for the time being. If he won't be managing another team in the Premier League, we may be back if he comes back to management in the near future in European competitions. We'll get ready to bring you the team news in just a second as we build up for what is going to be a big game in the Premier League today. Manchester United taking on Liverpool as the teams are on to the field of play. We'll get ready to give you those all important team news in just a moment. The players are about to go through their handshakes as the rain teams down here at Old Trafford, with one of the Manchester United players giving out his jacket to the mascot there. Let's bring you the team news and starting off with Manchester United, who have Andre Onana between the sticks this afternoon. He's a back four of Diego Dallo, Willie Kambala, Aaron Maguire and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Kambala one of two changes in the injured Rafael Varane. He partners Aaron Maguire centre back today. Casemiro and Kobe Menu, the two only men in midfield for Manchester United. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. Leandro Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, the captain, with Marcus Rashford on the left of the front, behind the striker of Rasmus Højlund in a 4-2-3-1 formation for Manchester United today in their Premier League encounter, with some of the youngsters on the bench, as Paul Riley mentioned, Habib Agun, along with a few others. I'll give you the full benches in a moment or two as we bring you now Liverpool team as they line up in a 4-3-3 formation with Gavin Keller in goal, the Irish international. He will start between the sticks today. It's Conor Bradley, João Quansah, Virgil van Dijk, the captain, and Andy Robertson across the back. Andy Robertson injured on the international duty, but recovered to play in this game today. Alexis McAllister, Wataru Endo, Dominic Szoboszlai, all the three men in the midfield. For Liverpool today, the Argentine McAllister won the World Cup back in 2022, and Mo Salah, Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz, the tried and tested front three for Jurgen Klopp's side. Three changes for Liverpool: Konate, Gomez and Gravenberch are out, Kwanzaa, Robertson and Endo are in. The benches then for Manchester United's Bayinda, Amrabat, Mount, Ericsson, Ahmad, Antony, Forson, Amas and Ogunai. As for Liverpool, it's Adrian, Gomez, Konate, Jones, Gakpo, Elliott, Tsimikas, Gravenberch and Dans. And the officials today is Anthony Taylor, Guy Beswick, Adam Nunn, Craig Pawson, John Brooks in VAR alongside Richard West. And Rashford, last 8 appearances at Old Trafford. Quite a lot of goals and one assist in there. Mo Salah scored quite a number of goals here, as well as the last few appearances against Manchester United at Old Trafford. So those two key players up against one another on the right and left of each of the flanks as we get ready for this game to get underway. We're about to bring you the the team news is being done as we get ready for this big game today. Liverpool against Manchester United. The Manchester United kick us off and running with Bruno Fernandes to get us off and underway. Then Manchester United will attack the goal away to my right hand side in this face-off. Liverpool will taking the goal away to our left. And before that, the players will tailor me to show there's no form of racism, any form of life, not even in football. As now Bruno Fernandes gets the game off and underway and plays it all the way back to Andre Onana, who can get this ball forward. First touch for Andre Onana. He headed in there from McAllister to bring it down, and Liverpool just lose possession early on as Garnacho brings it down on his chest well, forcing his way back. Garnacho, but Liverpool win possession back with McAllister on to Luis Diaz, and Diaz has got Robinson on the overlap, but he tried to play it inside towards Szoboszlai, and he gives the ball away. Now here comes Conor Bradley, the youngster, who's done really, really well on right back for Liverpool. I like to Mo Salah. Salah can get the ball in the box, can he? No. Goes backwards, and Liverpool is keeping possession early on as Kwanzaa finds Virgil van Dijk midway inside Manchester United half. Ball is with Endo. How wide it goes to Salah down the line. And Szoboszlai goes down on the challenge of Maguire. Maguire goes down on the challenge of Szoboszlai. Like an ball there by Maguire, not spotted by the linesman. But Maguire just managed to clear on as far as Endo though, as Liverpool just keep possession back. Once gets it down line for Endo, and then Manchester United coming away with it is Fernandes. It's like Garnacho away. Garnacho's like sit down, and then Garnacho once scores it, but the flag is offside. Alejandro Garnacho is offside, and the goal is a minute and 20 seconds, but the flag's gone up. So now Alejandro Garnacho, and that's a good policy in Manchester United, but I think he was just offside there, Paul James.
Yeah, he was just offside. I mean, it was marginal, but I think the assistant down this near side got the decision absolutely correct. But it's a warning for Liverpool how quickly Manchester United broke out there in numbers. And Garnacho is an outstanding player. I like what I'm seeing from Garnacho, and he's going to be dangerous today.
Yes, I think he's a good player, Garnacho. Yes, I don't play for one of the teams I like, but he's a decent player. And I'm looking forward to seeing him again. As here comes Fernandes into the penalty. Bruno Fernandes goes down. No penalty given. As we know, foul in there as Fernandes gets back to his feet now, limping away from this challenge up against Kwanzaa there. As we're looking at this again, Paul, anything on this penalty for you?
No, not for me, Ross. It just went down a bit too easy there.
Yeah, it's good defensive play there from Kwanzaa. Liverpool come away with possession as Mo Salah's away over halfway on the right hand side. It goes to the field. Wonderful ball through. This for Dominic Szoboszlai. It's a penalty. Szoboszlai. Fantastic step from Onana and headed away by Harry Maguire. He breaks down for Mo Salah. Left hand side. Low ball in. Coming down to the edge of the box, and Manchester United just managed to get a foot in there and clear it up towards halfway. And Van Dijk clears it back downfield. Entering Sophia, Salah flicks the ball on. Maguire heads it away. McAllister flicks it on to Van Dijk. Now Robertson, good start this from Liverpool after a good start from Manchester United. Bowling from Robertson is cleared away by Maguire again. First few times I've mentioned Manchester United's defensive clearances have come from Harry Maguire, but Liverpool and almost in there, and Onana with a fantastic save ball.
Oh, it was a fantastic save by Andre Onana and exposed the weakness in Manchester United's defence once again. Szoboszlai was able to get through there into the penalty area down the left-hand side far too easily. There was nobody close to him, and ultimately it was the goalkeeper that bailed Manchester United out there.
Yes, good start from Liverpool, good start from Manchester United as well, as Garnacho wins possession after the home side, and Fernandes nudged off the ball by Endo. Free kick given, nudging the back leg. And that was one of the easiest decisions Anthony Taylor's going to give in the early stages of this encounter. Liverpool, Manchester United 0, Liverpool 0, coming up towards 4 minutes gone in the Premier League at Old Trafford, as Maguire has possession from Kambala's pass as he tries to fetch it out from the back. England international. On to the Frenchman, with Kambala, the 19-year-old, starts for Manchester United in this big game, which is a big test of his character, see how well he does against the likes of Diaz, Salah, and Nunes. But here comes Manchester United with Rashford, and now it's Casemiro onside. An advantage played after a foul on Rashford. Manchester United with the ball out wide on that far side as they will come forward here, will they? Casemiro trying to get Wan-Bissaka in behind him, and Wan-Bissaka's inside the penalty area. He comes out to the edge of the box, he plays across to Diego Dallo, who's on this right, Wan-Bissaka on the left. And now there's a wonderful ball through towards the penalty for Kobe Manu, and Garnacho breaks out wide to Diego Dallo, low ball into Manu, and Liverpool just managed to clear. Diaz is able, Kambala slides in and gets it off for Diaz. Now Darwin Nunes can break for Liverpool. He's got more side in support from the far side. If you can spot him, Diaz slips in the back to a moment, and Maguire can come away with possession. But fantastic, fast-paced start. We'll get the force of ball on that breakaway goal. Chance for Liverpool there in a moment. As I mentioned, just keep hold of possession, and Dallo and Maguire back to Dallo again. But fast start here, 5 minutes gone here, still 0-0. But what a start to this game as Garnacho pops the ball out wide to Wan-Bissaka. Down the line it goes on that left-hand side where Marcus Rashford is. And now back to Aaron Maguire. But Liverpool with that breakaway there from Darwin Nunes, Paul, and he just slipped to the back to a moment.
Yeah, I think the players should have considered perhaps longer studs when they know that the weather is bad. Darwin Nunes going down at the vital moment. But once again, Liverpool breaking forward in numbers, and they're really troubling this Manchester United defence right now.
There's Rashford. Finds Fernandes as Manchester United look to come forward down their left-hand side. Wan-Bissaka drops the ball inside to Casemiro. Draws the penalty area just to couple it 3 or 4 yards away from that box. On the centre on the left, as Fernandes spins out to this right-hand side, and Alejandro Garnacho slips, but still managed to keep the ball with the vital moment. Into the penalty area from Garnacho. Low ball in the way from Andy Robertson. He's pulled behind there by Alexis McAllister. Van Dijk was in there too. Behind for a corner to Manchester United and Liverpool. It's the early yellow card here. I think it's for Virgil van Dijk in this, or is it Conor Bradley? Let's have a look who his for is. We see this again.
I'd say it's for Conor Bradley.
Yeah, it is Conor Bradley. Foul on Marcus Rashford. And on 7 minutes, the first yellow card of the game goes the way of Conor Bradley for a foul on Rashford in the centre circle a few moments ago. Fernandes will take this as we see the corner coming from Bruno Fernandes, headed behind for yet another corner to Manchester United. Andy Robertson, the Scotsman, defending that well and behind for a goal. Down for another corner to Manchester United. We're up towards 7 minutes and 20 seconds gone here. Manchester United 0, Liverpool 0. If you're just joining us here on the commentary, we'll also live on commentary 2 JB Sports, Storm FM, and Focus on Football. We win this game 2 as the ball's flicked in and headed away brilliantly by Mo Salah, and Manchester United will have to get back to clear this danger. They knock it all the way back to Andre Onana, who's playing like a centre-back at the moment. Everyone else upfield, and that's a wonderful ball from Onana. But Virgil van Dijk read that situation well as he tried to pick out Alejandro Garnacho, but that was some good defensive play there from Virgil van Dijk to keep it away. Now, Conor Bradley was on that booking, will come forward down the left-hand side, but gives the ball away. It's Liverpool to get back in numbers now. As here's Rasmus Højlund. charging in front, he's going Nacho on the right, he finds him on the right hand side, and his cross is blocked by the Rosen Guard for yet another Manchester United corner. And this is good play from Eric Ten Hag's side, especially when Ten Hag, coming into this game, was under some immense pressure from the media and also some of his own fans.
Yeah, there's been. I mean, I think the majority of the fans still back Eric Ten Hag, but he's under pressure right now for sure.
Absolutely, Paul, and he remains Manchester United nil and Liverpool nil. Cambola's in there, Casemiro in there too. Fernandes with the corner. It was Cambola and Maguire's away only as far as Rashford, who can keep the ball in, can he? Yes, and Bradley just gets the ball away from him and plays the ball forward. But Liverpool win a free kick foul on Conor Bradley by Rashford as he tried to get the ball away. And he's now in his on the clock. It's Manchester United nil, Liverpool nil. If you're just tuning into us here on the commentary, we're also live on Commentary 2, JB Sports, focusing on football, and my personal Twitch channel as well, which you can hear on Russ P Vernon _92. Please get involved if you can. Let us know where you're listening from and what you're doing right now, whether you're eating or you're cooking. Let us know what you're doing and where you are in the world, and we'll read some of your comments out where you are and what are you doing this afternoon. Let us know where you are. And let us know also what the weather's like for you today. Because it's Old Trafford in Manchester. The rain is pouring down. So that both teams will be getting very, very wet as they're out on that field of play. As the ball breaks for Wan-Bissaka, McAllister intercepts. And Domino's inside the penalty. Nunes pushes the ball back in. For Salah, shot is blocked. And behind him is a corner kick to Liverpool. What it looked as though Darwin Nunes, who broke away there for Liverpool, was in an offside position there, Paul.
Yeah, it did look like it, didn't it? But nothing's been given by the official. But that was good defending by Wan-Bissaka getting in the way of that shot.
Yeah, fantastic defensive play from Wan-Bissaka to block off Mohamed Salah. As now Andy Robertson will look to take this corner. I don't think that's even overhanging the quadrant there, so I think he should have moved it back a few yards. Referee not interested there, as this corner will be taken. There's a Liverpool player going down as the ball comes in. I think it was Van Dijk who went down on the edge of the box. He's on for Szoboszlai to strike him just over the bar there from Dominic Szoboszlai from the edge of the penalty area. And that, he was teed up nicely there by Mo Salah with decent effort there from Dominic Szoboszlai.
Yeah, it was, again, a wonderful effort by Szoboszlai there. He's already got 3 goals for Liverpool in the Premier League. He's very dangerous from those positions.
He is, as Kambala tries to play the ball away and downfield to Højlund, who just loses out. And now Liverpool can come forward with Wataru Endo. And Endo's breaking forward. Now out to Luis Diaz. Diaz will cut inside and find Alexis McAllister. McAllister back to Diaz. Almost stumbled over there, Diaz, but somebody just keep hold of the ball somehow. And split out wide to Conor Bradley. Bradley inside to Gal Kwanzaa. Back to Virgil van Dijk. And Van Dijk will to get this ball forward. And here's Diaz back to McAllister. McAllister now plays the ball out wide to Andy Robertson. Robertson, who Scotland during the international break lost to Conor Bradley's Northern Ireland by a goal. Conor Bradley was the man who scored it. She's going up on Andy Robertson, his club teammates on the international front.
Well, Conor Bradley's going to have to be careful for the rest of this game being booked so early.
He will, Paul, yes. And not only that, any player who gets booked very, very early will have to be careful for the remainder of this game. Another bad challenge, and they could well be off here. And it'd be interesting, Paul, to see whether Anthony Taylor, it's a similar sort of challenge like Bradley did on Rashford, gets happens the other way around, whether he gives the Manchester United man a booking, or whether if he doesn't, then Liverpool will have cause of complaints for not being consistent enough.
Well, we've always had complaints about referees and consistency, so that wouldn't surprise me.
As Liverpool break away now, Darwin Nunes Congo striking on goal as Diego Dalot come across to put a block on that and put it out for a corner kick to Liverpool. Good play again from Liverpool, Paul.
Yeah, again, they're breaking out in numbers, and the Manchester United defence is stretched. I have been this season quite shocked at just how quick Liverpool break out from the back.
Yes, I'm very surprised as well. See how fast Liverpool break out from the back, and very, very surprised with this. The ball's line takes the corner quickly onto Mo Salah into the penalty area. Back it goes to McAllister. Sabozlai again. McAllister once more. Low cross to Endo. Alright, Sabozlai again. Sabozlai. Can't find Diaz. It breaks for Nunes. Who tees up Diaz. Diaz takes two away from 2 or 3. Manchester United players. Across this left side with it. It's been watched by Diego Dalot. Back to Bradley to Endo. Endo now to McAllister. McAllister will look to find a way forward. So let's go to Virgil van Dijk, who gets back, and he leaves it for Andy Robertson to take over to find Diaz. Back to Robertson again, and now Van Dijk again. Liverpool knocking the ball around well here so far. Endo, no real shots on goal, but either keeper to really make a, what you would call a natural save. There's been some shots which have been just casual saves, routine saves, if you will. But none which has really called the eyes of himself or Paul yet for a decent opportunity. Liverpool forced that first decent opportunity, and Bradley's in towards a penalty, and Maguire can clear to it. Bradley's there again, but he's behind for a goal kick to Manchester United. It comes off the young Northern Irishman. Then Bruno Fernandes not happy with the officials there for some reason. As Diego Dalot walks away, and gets upfield, as Manchester United will look to push out and get up the field as well. Masaka on playing a left back today. Surprising that when Dalot's been playing there more recently, would have thought it that Wan-Bissaka would have been playing on the right of the Manchester United back line and Dalot on the left, like he has Dalot's played recently. But we're switching that today, probably to cause confusion for the Liverpool back line or the Liverpool front line, and manager Jurgen Klopp would have probably thought, especially after doing his prep, thinking Salah was going to come up against Diego Dalot, which this comes up against Aaron Wan-Bissaka instead. Nil-0 between Manchester United and Liverpool. If you're just tuning into us, you're on the commentary. Russ Vernon alongside Paul James. This game today will bring you match this afternoon. Good afternoon to Sue Edges. That's what the latest score is. Going towards 16 minutes gone, Sue. Still Manchester United 0, Liverpool 0. If you just tune into us, like if you're coming in, as Rasmus Oyler can break away if Manchester United in towards the penalty on the left hand side. Can he get the ball in towards a box here? No. He comes out of the penalty area now onto Rashford. Gets the ball out wide for Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes on the run towards Wan-Bissaka. Bradley's there. Good sliding chance from Marcus Rashford, and he's out to play for a goal kick to Liverpool, and he's going out for a throw-in, should I say, on the right hand side, level with the Liverpool penalty taken by Bradley. Sue says she's looking, listen to her, relax and listen to the commentary. She hopes for Liverpool win today. Good to have you with us, Sue. Let us know what the weather's like where you are today. So is it raining like it is at Old Trafford this afternoon, or is it sun shining this afternoon? Let us know where you are in the world as well, so if you can, what the weather's like for you as the one towards the penalty area for Shetton. And then this goes down. You see South penalty on the left hand side, no penalty given. And we're looking at this one again, Paul. Was it a penalty? He was just offside there, Rashford. Bruno Fernandes should say, as he got into the penalty area and was fouled. The offside flag went up. He was not happy there, Fernandes. He thought it was onside and he should have been a penalty. What was your thoughts on it?
Well, Bruno Fernandes is never happy. You could clearly see when you look at this again, you can clearly see he stood in an offside position by a good yard at least. So he's offside. I also didn't think there was enough contact there anyway, even if he was onside, to give that as a penalty, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, I didn't think we would have contact either, Paul, as the ball's played over towards Alexis McAllister, bring down the edge of the box. Inside the penalty now from McAllister, pulls the ball back. So Bosnia's shot is blocked and charged down well by Casemiro. And then he's bad there, clearing the ball away. Bradley can intercept for Liverpool and finds Mo Salah. Finds Alexis McAllister again. McAllister out wide. To Andy Robertson. Low crossing. And the shot just comes in and just wide. From Dominic Szoboszlai running into the penalty area. And Liverpool from the left hand side pulling the ball across. And Szoboszlai running in, making that forward run. what you expect midfielders to do, and Robertson's ball in is just put wide by Dominic Szoboszlai. Good play again from Liverpool.
Yeah, it was. And again, Manchester United's defence exposed there. Szoboszlai almost on the penalty spot, and nobody within 2 yards of him. He may feel a little bit disappointed. I'm sure Szoboszlai would feel he should have at least hit the target there.
Yes, as Kobe Mainoo can fetch his ball forward from Manchester United. He goes down, Mainoo. No free kick given. Tries to get up to his feet as McAllister finds Robertson back to Covey and Keller in the Liverpool goal. Sue's players know that he's running on and off where she is, and it's also very windy. So if you do want to go out today, Sue, or have been out today, make sure you're going to go out later. Make sure you stay safe. Don't you get blown over out in that wind. So please manage to stay safe and enjoy listening to myself, Russman, alongside Paul James on commentary this afternoon. As Liverpool have had 5 shots, 1 on target. Man United yet to register a shot in this game so far. So that's a wonderful sliding challenge from Yao Kwanzaa on Bruno Fernandes, who wasn't happy again. Like Paul says, when is Fernandes ever happy?
Well, not very often, Ross. I'll be honest with you. I think he's I hate to say this because I don't want to seem like I'm being brutal to the guy, but I don't think I've seen anybody else in the Premier League who complains quite as much as Bruno Fernandes.
And to be honest, Paul, I don't recall that either. So I think you're probably quite right with that, to be fair, which I'm very surprised at. As we see Liverpool with the throwing, it breaks down the line. It's Endo forward, wonderful bit of play from Endo, and he can get the ball across to Andy Robertson, who can charge up from the back, from left back, and on towards the edge of the penalty, left hand side, and drive the shot wide across goal, wide of the far right hand post. Liverpool are tad-headed left back Andy Robertson, one of 3 changes for Liverpool in the starting lineup today. For the Reds, also in the lineup is Kwanzaa and Endo. They replace Konate, Gravenberch and Gomez respectively. Manchester United made 2 changes to their side, with Kambala and Rashford in for Varane and Anthony for those who missed the team notes earlier on. But next time there's stoppage, I'll run you through the teams again, just to let people know, any later listeners in, who know who's playing for which side today. So we'll bring you the Man United side now. It's Onana in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Kambala, Maguire and Dalot, Casemiro, Mainoo, Garnacho, Fernandes, Rashford and Højlund. For Liverpool is Kelleher, Bradley, Kwanzaa, Van Dijk, Robertson, Szoboszlai, Endo, McAllister, Salah, Núñez and Diaz. The starting lineups for both sides today. As here comes Dalot for Manchester United, finds Harry Maguire. And Maguire finds Cambuala, who 19-year-old centre-back, Frenchman as well. Played as much minutes for Manchester United as he would have wanted. And here comes Alexis McAllister, can break away for Liverpool. And McAllister's charging forward. He's got Diaz on the left-hand side. He pulls the ball back towards Diaz, looks to the edge of the penalty for Szoboszlai. Now here's McAllister. Teaser with Taro Endo. Endo with a chip ball in, looking for Salah, who's come off the head of Kobe Mainoo, and behind for Liverpool corner. Good defensive play there from Manchester United, with a corner kick for Liverpool. But I think Wan-Bissaka would have probably got that if Mainoo didn't Paul.
Perhaps, but it was heading towards the back post, and I think that's a vital interception by Kobe Mainoo. And it adds to the point with Manchester United's defence at the moment, and I think it's important for the midfielders to get back and support this defence to prevent Liverpool getting any more easy chances.
Yes, it remains 0-0 between Manchester United and Liverpool. 22 minutes on the clock as the corner comes in from Liverpool. And from Diaz, and he's in! Luis Diaz has scored for Liverpool! On the back post! Corner flicked on and Liverpool take the lead! On the back post is Luis Diaz on 23 minutes. And Liverpool going to the lead in the game. It's Liverpool 1, it's Manchester United 0, Liverpool 1. And it's that man, the number 7, Luis Diaz with the goal.
And look at the marking. Look at the marking. Edge of the 6-yard box. There's nobody within 6 yards of him. Me and my big mouth. It was headed on by Darwin Núñez. Brilliant header. But look, who's marking Diaz? There's nobody marking him whatsoever, and that is really poor defending. And Luis Diaz this season now, that is his 8th goal in the Premier League this season.
Yes, Liverpool take the lead. 8th goal of the season for Luis Diaz in the Premier League. And Luis Diaz on 23 minutes gives Liverpool the lead at Old Trafford. It's Manchester United 0, Liverpool 1. And it's Luis Diaz with the goal. And what a finish. Like Paul rightly says, where was the marking for Manchester United there? If I was Eric Ten Hag, I would be absolutely raging with that. That really should be better defensive play for Manchester United, especially from set pieces. And set pieces is going to be key today, Paul. I'm going to say this at the top of the show. Didn't get a chance early on. Set pieces is going to be key in this game today because Liverpool have got. Yeah, Man United have got Maguire in there who's big defensively. Cambala is quite big. Casemiro is quite big. But Liverpool have got small players. And when a small player, like a Diaz, gets to run on, say, Maguire to win the header and get to a good position to win the header and flick it on, and then one of the other smallest men on the pitch, Diaz is free and unmarked, that's where the question marks should lie for Manchester United. Just Robertson comes forward again. We'll get your thoughts on that in a moment, Paul. As Robertson cross back in, headed away again by Maguire. Good defensive. And this time from Maguire now for a throw in. But Paul, the marking for Manchester United there, when they've got probably taller players than Liverpool in the box, really should have been better.
Yeah, I mean they do have Darwin Núñez. He's a big player, and he won that header. But I think when it drops at the feet of Diaz, you and there's nobody within 6 yards of him. I really feel you have to question that and be like, why are you letting somebody who's already scored 7 goals this season in the Premier League, given that much space in the 18-yard box? It's criminal defending, really, from Manchester United's perspective. Let's not take anything away from Diaz. It was a really good finish.
Yes, absolutely good finish as McAllister wins. Liverpool gets another corner, which will be taken this time by Andy Robertson on the left-hand side. He delivers a cross in, edge go up again. This time better defensive play for Manchester United in the penalty area. Yes, flicks the ball back in, so Bosley down on the edge of the box and stays down inside the penalty area now. The ball is pumped back in, headed away by Van Baarle, and headed back forward by Endo, chested down by Liverpool, and the winning back. Brilliant there. And there's Robertson to Endo again. Meno slides in and wins the ball back cleanly. Now, here comes Rasmus Højlund from Manchester United. Now, while he goes to Marcus Rashford. Rashford inside to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes goes down, and there's a free kick fouled by McAllister. And I'm wondering whether that was a free kick for me, because I think Fernandes went down far too easily there, Paul.
Perhaps, but I think McAllister does catch him. I mean, it's always difficult to say with Fernandes because you're right, he does go down very easily, but I think he gets caught there by McAllister.
Yes, and sometimes, I think that sometimes when Fernandes does go down, yes, in the box and on the edge of the box sometimes, and that's sometimes why the officials don't give free kicks or penalties for Manchester United, because the player has got a reputation now of going down far too easily. As Fernandes takes his free kick, Casemiro back across goal, and somehow Liverpool still lead by a goal. Rasmus Højlund was in there, sliding in, cutting down end of it. Meno cutting down end of it either. Manchester United really should have level there, Paul.
Yeah, Højlund just didn't get there quickly enough. I would have also said Casemiro as well. May have headed that towards goal himself. He's very good in the areas, Casemiro, for being a relatively short player. But I think he might have been better going for goal at that point, from where he was on that point. And an opportunity for United to get themselves back into the game.
Yes, an opportunity knocks, but an opportunity doesn't take the advantage. As here comes Luis Diaz, as Diaz will look to get this ball forward. He turns away from his man. Modelo wins the ball back off him. And now breaks for Bruno Fernandes from Casemiro's pass. Fernandes in the penalty area. Into Rasmus Højlund. Højlund just loses out there as Liverpool get defensive. Back players back in defensive numbers to snuff out that Manchester United attack, but Man United is still coming again. It's Garnacho for the Reds down the but there's a wonderful challenge there, and there's a free kick to Liverpool. Foul on Darwin Núñez, I think it is from Alejandro Garnacho, and Van Dijk is wanting a yellow card here for Garnacho on Darwin Núñez. And Paul, yellow card
Well,
for you for Garnacho?
yeah. If you're going to book Conor Bradley for the one earlier on, then you have to book Garnacho for that one, because that one, in my opinion, was worse than the Conor Bradley one. So it's all about consistency, and I think we're really lacking that at the moment in Premier League officials. I think a lot of it is just down to playing consistency and how they're interpreting the rules, but that to me is a plainly obvious booking.
And you know what, Paul? Man United played just as a bad challenge like that. No yellow card given by Anthony Taylor, who's from, yes, you've guessed it, Greater Manchester. He's Darwin Núñez inside penalty. And he wonderful challenge from Camboire, who gets back there and defends it really, really well. And he gets Man United fans, wants to get Man United fans to get the noise behind them now. But that's a wonderful challenge from Camboire to deny Darwin Núñez there.
Yeah, and Darwin Núñez is already making a bit of a thorn in the side of Manchester United's defence right now, and he has with many this season. Darwin Núñez is sitting on 11 goals this season in the Premier League. He's very, very impressive. And it was a slow start for Darwin Núñez, was the subject to some comical comments by other spectators, but he's really stepped up his game this season.
Yes, and Sue wants Liverpool to win. His cheer now she is. Now Liverpool are in the lead. It was a good goal from Luis Diaz, but like Paul mentioned, the goal was poor defensive play from Manchester United, especially after Darwin Núñez threw the header on, and Diaz was in so much space as Fernandes goes down and again another challenge, this time of Lautaro Endo, and he gets helped to the feet by the Liverpool man as we see the challenge again and just call this time. So that one is a free kick for Manchester United and a free kick for a foul on Bruno Fernandes. Didn't go down far too easy that time. As Manchester United will just keep the ball this time into Diallo. It's out of the centre circle across this right hand side, and here comes Casemiro. Back for Garnacho, now back to Dallo. Now Casemiro again, first time ball over the top looking for Rasmus Højlund, and Corbin Keller comes and claims it. 30 minutes gone here, still Manchester United 0, Liverpool 1. And with half an hour gone here, Paul, from what you've seen so far, what do you reckon both managers will be saying to their two teams at half time if it stays like this, starting with Erik ten Hag?
Well, for Erik ten Hag, I think he's got to look at Manchester United's defence, and he's got to be organising that defence and maybe changing things a little bit in the structure of it, because it's not working at the moment. They're being caught out time and time again. They're only 1-0 down. This is game on. It's not over yet. They're only one goal down, but they need to organise the defence, or they're going to concede more goals.
We'll get thoughts on Liverpool in a moment, as Liverpool trying to come forward. And Conor Bradley was beat down by Rashford. But Rashford wins the ball back from Manchester United. And Endo closing down, but Rashford plays it all the way back to Andre Onana. So as for Liverpool then, Paul, what do you reckon Klopp will be saying at half time, and how do you think he'd be changing things, if any?
Well, I think he'll be very happy. I think for Jurgen Klopp, he just wants to get the victory and get out of Old Trafford. It's a derby as sort, so you're never going to, the form book goes out the window in derby games. So I think he knows it can be a bit of a red herring coming here. So I think he'll be very happy with Liverpool's performance so far. They've looked very relaxed, very composed, and very dangerous going forward. So I think he'll be very happy. He'll just probably say more of the same, I would expect.
Yes, 32 minutes on the clock, then Manchester United 0, Liverpool 1. If you just joined us, thanks to the goal on 23 minutes through Luis Diaz, as Manchester United are leading here as Liverpool will come forward again. Well, there this time as Clancy can clear the ball away for Liverpool, and Manchester United trying to get back on level terms as Manu has the ball and it's cleared away, as Liverpool can now try and break. As is Alexis McAllister. He's got Luis Diaz is scoring in front of him and he finds him. Almost on the overlap. He said he goes to Mo Salah who shoots! Fantastic save from Andre Onana to keep out Mo Salah. And that really therefore should be 2-0.
Yeah, it should be. It's a fantastic save though by Andre Onana. Sweeping move by Liverpool. 5-on-3 moving forward there. They're so quick when they break out, so quick, and it's always been a Liverpool trait. But again, the Manchester United defence caught out once more time.
Yes, Andy Robertson to take this Liverpool corner again. Will it be another goal from a set piece here for Liverpool? As Diaz was near post and comes over his head, and Dan can't get there. He breaks for Salah into the box. Mo Salah lines up another strike and another save and another corner coming up after a fantastic save from Andre Onana to deny Mo Salah yet again, Paul.
Yeah, that was a save I would expect a goalkeeper like Andre Onana to make. It was perhaps going wide as well, but he wasn't to know that, and he did his job.
Onana putting Vaseline on his gloves, probably claim the ball a bit better. Corner quickly taken to McAllister now. Szoboszlai back to Andy Robertson. Robertson, there was a good cross in, head scoping away. Endo's in there, can't get it on the edge of the box. Bradley now for Szoboszlai. Edge of the penalty, Szoboszlai to Darwin Núñez! Oh! Just over the top there from Darwin Núñez. Coming in towards the final 10 minutes of this first half. And Liverpool going close again to Darwin Núñez. But another effort there just over the bar, Paul.
That was a superb strike, Superb strike. Very unlucky that it cleared the crossbar, but once again, where's the markers? Again, nobody within 2 or 3 yards of him. He probably could have taken that ball on if he wanted to. It's, again, I mean, Jurgen Klopp may comment on the chances that Liverpool have had and why they're not more than 1 goal up. Because as we've seen time and time again in this league, that if you don't take your chances, you tend to get punished.
Yes, and Manchester United are not taking their chances so far, and are so far being punished by Liverpool, who've took their chance through Luis Diaz, and Manchester United will be looking to try and punish Liverpool for not taking as many chances as they would have hoped for, as they lead by a goal to 0 Liverpool in this game against Manchester United. As we into the final 10 minutes of this first half, as Andy Robertson over the halfway line on the left-hand side, stepping forward. Edge of the penalty, Szoboszlai inside the box now. Szoboszlai across, and he comes to Salah, plays it over the bar. And that really, again, another chance for Salah, and another chance goes begging for Liverpool, Paul James.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a player like Salah's got to hit the target from here. He's got to make the goalkeeper work. He gets his foot underneath it, unfortunately for him, and you can see Jurgen Klopp's reaction. How? But again, who was near Mo Salah?
I think he should have been Wan-Bissaka, Paul, but Wan-Bissaka has stood off him and given him so much space yet again.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I mean, Erik ten Hag I'm seeing no emotion from him. I'm seeing absolutely. I've just seen the stats. 12 shots Liverpool have had. With 36 minutes gone, most teams don't get 12 shots in an entire game. It's, to be honest with you, I'm seeing no emotion from Erik ten Hag. No, he should be furious at this.
Yeah, when I was just sitting there, Paul, I was looking at him like saying, where is the emotion from Erik ten Hag? Where is the emotion whatsoever? There is none. And I was absolutely shocked with that. As here comes Luis Diaz, he's nudged off the ball by Maguire, who just gets there to keep the ball in and clear it away, but giving away to Szoboszlai, but made no intercepts, and now sends Rashford away down the left-hand side for Manchester United. Wonderful one for Marcus Rashford, can't keep the ball in, can he? No, he's overrun it, and Liverpool have a throw which will be taken by the youngster Conor Bradley, but that's good defensive play from João Quansah as well to stop Rashford in his tracks down the left-hand side as has possession.
This is another thing as well, Ross. This is another thing. Have you noticed how quick Liverpool are to close down Manchester United? They're not collapsing into a defensive position and allowing Manchester United to come forward. They are attacking the ball immediately, which is preventing Manchester United from really creating anything. They haven't actually had a shot at all of Manchester United, and this is due to the fact that Liverpool are closing them down early, and that is a really good form of defence, in my opinion.
Yeah, and you would expect Manchester United, as the home side, Paul, to be having shots in this game and preventing Liverpool from doing that. When you're watching this game, if you are watching it by listening to us, if you are watching it, you'll probably be thinking, if you just tune it on right now, or just tune it on right now and just listen to the game, and we're speaking like Liverpool closing Manchester United down, you'd think this game was at Anfield, but I can tell you it's not. It's at Old Trafford, and Liverpool have defended very, very well in not letting Manchester United have a lot of space and chances to score from. And this is what you would expect from the home side, not the visitors going to a away side to do this. You'd expect the visitors to do what Man United are doing, sit in a low block, let the opposition have the ball, and wait for counter-attacking moments. Not where you, and that's what Man United are doing, and they're the home side. They expect the home side to take it to the opposition, which they're not doing. As Liverpool trying to get the ball over the top for Lewis, isn't going. Nunes was a ball up into the air, edged up, and Liverpool just win the ball back. Like there's Luis Diaz back to win the ball for Liverpool. As Bradley's on the space on the far side, if obviously can spot him, then he goes to Otaro Endo, and now Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk into Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa can get the ball for Kenny, yes. But back to Van Dijk though, as he keeps the ball with Luis. Endo gets the ball into Luis Diaz. Diaz with the ball over the top. Is he fouled there, Diaz, after he's played the ball? Not according to Anthony Taylor. As Willie Cambuala can fetch the ball for Kobe Mainoo. Mainoo back to Cambuala again. And now Casemiro. Diaz is down, and Mainoo's told Casemiro Diaz is down. So Casemiro's put the ball out of play so Diaz can get some treatment here. I'm just looking at this again. That's a fair challenge there for me.
I agree.
What about you, Paul?
Yeah, I agree. It's a hard challenge, but it's fair. I suspect because when he won the ball that he connected with Luis Diaz, I suspect it was a painful one. But as we just take a look again at Diaz's goal, edge of the 18-yard, edge of the 6-yard box, nobody even close.
Yeah, you look at the defence there, they've got Dello and it's Dello and Casemiro. Dello and Rashford goes back to the line. Casemiro, Maguire, Cambuala all push out, and just leaves Nunes to run in behind and into that space which was left there, which is what Liverpool probably weren't expecting that much space to be there. Probably Diaz were expecting a bit more a challenge on him, but when he didn't, we just thought, I might as well just have a shot. It's free space here, might as well have a shot. We're going to go in, or the keeper's going to make a save. And unfortunately for Manchester United, he went in. Fortunately for Liverpool, the goalkeeper didn't make a very good connection on the ball. Yes, going into it. Mm. The power in the shot from Diaz was too much, and that's what forced over the line there for me, Paul.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it was just at the end of the day, it was a really nice finish by Luis Diaz, very tidy finish. But it's just, I think it's really down to the defending by Manchester United. They look half asleep.
Yes, big love to everybody who's tuned in this afternoon, wherever you are. Let us know where you are, let us know what you're doing, and let us know what you're doing while you listen to this game. It's Conor Bradley can come forward to the penalty on the right hand side, moves the ball across. Chris Lewis' shot is blocked again, and that's blocked this time by Diego Dallo. And Liverpool almost with 2-0 this far half time. And that's all because of a good pressuring from Conor Bradley up against Marcus Rashford yet again.
Good work by Dallo that time, though, didn't he? Got right in front of. Yeah, it was a good block that time. Again, that's what Manchester United need to do more. They need to get closer to these Liverpool forwards.
Yeah, and also, Paul, as you mentioned, that good block by Dallo. Dallo, as the ball initially came in, actually initially slipped, managed to get back up and get across in time to make that block as well, which was a good piece of play. So Diaz trying to throw this ball on this time for Nunes, trying to do the reverse psychology this time. Man United defended that well as Robertson pings the ball out for Bradley. And he can't get there this time, the Liverpool youngster, and Manchester United can try and break forward. As a ball over the top there from Bruno Fernandes has got too much on it, and he runs through to Kevin Keller in the Liverpool goal. As Liverpool can fetch this ball forward. Here's Andy Robertson can fetch this ball forward. Wonderful bit of play here as we see Liverpool with possession. Here's McAllister back. He does, and Liverpool will just come forward. Out wide there, brilliant by Bradley. And wonderful run. And a brilliant charge forward. Bradley again. Still going Conor Bradley. Out wide it goes. To Mo Salah, edge of the penalty. Salah towards the box. But looking for Diaz. And he's claimed there well. And the ball was claimed there well by Onana and he's given possession away. Liverpool will come forward again. So Bosley. McAllister. Wonderful turn away from Rasmus Højlund. For Szoboszlai this time. Diaz. Still going Diaz. And Man United win the ball back as Dalot intercepts. Now Fernandes can't get the ball through for Rashford. And that's good interception again as Conor Bradley can get the ball down the line. Through to Mo Salah against Harry Maguire. And Mo Salah is being pulled down there by Maguire as he only a throw-in given by the officials as Maguire pulled down Mo Salah. Free kick or just a free few there, Paul?
Difficult to say. I'm gonna say that's probably a throw-in. I'll give Maguire the benefit of the doubt there.
Yes, then into Liverpool. Diaz, edge of the penalty on the right hand side. I like to Bosley. Good bit of play this from Liverpool as we get the ball all the way back to Virgil van Dijk, as we see the ball go back to Virgil van Dijk. Let's say there's. Here comes Endo. Back he goes to Kwanzaa on halfway. Finds Virgil van Dijk again. Goes all the way back to Gavin Keller, who's playing as a centre back. Liverpool have got the ball and Liverpool playing as a three at the back. And it's ball stripped over the top of Conor Bradley, who's been out-muscled this time by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And he can send Bruno Fernandes away. Rashford is there. Casemiro loses out. And Liverpool have possession again with McAllister. For Luis Diaz. Our is Darwin Núñez, who can charge forward. Darwin Núñez into the penalty into stoppage time. What if we're going to play Darwin Núñez? Oh! Flag go through offside anyway. As we're into 2 minutes of stoppage time. But Darwin Núñez finally just wide. Once the other flag would have gone up. But Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz playing well there. And he's just offside, yes. On that return from Andy Robertson rather. But decent play again from Liverpool, Paul, at the end of this first half.
Yeah, nice passing and build-up by Liverpool there. Really good football. Darwin Núñez in an offside position, of course. I think Onana got the save on it anyway. But really, it could have been 4 or 5 in this first half. And Andre Onana's had to make a few good saves on Dominic Szoboszlai and specifically, and also Mo Salah. But Liverpool really should be more in the lead at the moment now. 1-0 in my opinion. They should be at least 3 up.
Yes, and if they were, Paul, you couldn't really argue with that. They've been completely dominant. They've got the ball there again now with Diaz. For Salah, for McAllister. Good ball to Szoboszlai. And Dominic Szoboszlai was it for Conor Bradley? Shot is blocked again by Aaron Wan-Bissaka this time. And Liverpool causing problems again right at the end of this first half.
Much better that time by Manchester United. Great build-up play again by Liverpool. Finding Bradley there. And, it was a really good block that time again. And this is what Manchester United need to do. They need to get players into these passing lanes. They need to get players in front of the shot. And they have to get closer to these Liverpool forwards. They're starting to do that now the last few times. So I just wonder whether Erik ten Hag can look at that as at half-time. But we'll see.
Morrison with the corner, cleared away by Fernandes. Had to play for a throw-in to Liverpool, but the throw-in we won't have time to take it. In fact, we won't, as the half-time whistle has blown here at Old Trafford. And Manchester United lead by a goal. Trailed by a goal still thanks to Luis Diaz on 23 minutes, which has been a good first half and was a well-taken goal from Luis Diaz. But at the break at half-time, it's Manchester United 0, Liverpool 1, Luis Diaz with the goal. Before we get your thoughts on that first half, I'm just going to read a comment here from Sue. Says, what do people feel about this new blue card rule, which she thinks they're bringing in? Quite frankly, she thinks it will be very confusing. What I can tell you, Sue, on that comment is that there'll be no blue card coming into it. FIFA have turned around and said the blue card will not be coming into professional football. We could come into it in maybe grass leagues grassroots football, but not in professional football. Paul, your assessment on that first half as a whole? Surely Jurgen Klopp's going to be the happier of the two managers.
Well, yes, I think the only thing that Jurgen Klopp won't be happy with is that they're only going in 1-0 up. With the chances that Liverpool have had, as I mentioned to you just before half time, they should be perhaps 3 up at the moment, Liverpool. That may come back to haunt them in the second half. We all know when you don't take your chances, you can come back and get punished for that. So I think Jurgen Klopp will probably rest a little bit easier if Liverpool can get 1 or 2 more. For Manchester United, well, defensively, I don't know what to say that doesn't sound really, really rude. It's been very, very poor in the first half from them defensively. They need to get closer to these Liverpool players. They need to get bodies in the passing lanes and in the shooting lanes because at the moment it's Liverpool are being granted far too many really good chances.
They are, Paul. Just before we go to half time, Sue says she totally agrees with you, Paul, about Liverpool potentially could be 3-0 up at the break, which is good to hear that someone else, Paul, agrees with what our co-commentator here on the commentary hub is saying about, again, that we're covering. At least we've got somebody in agreement with you there, Paul, and to be honest, Paul, I agree with you as well.
Yeah, it's been one of them, hasn't it? It's been very one-sided in the first half.
Yes, one-sided first half, and Manchester United trail at the break by a goal to join us back very shortly for the start of the second half. It must have been a very good game so far. Manchester United 0, Liverpool 1. Welcome back to the Common Troops coverage of the Premier League encounter as Liverpool lead Manchester United by a goal to nil thanks to the goal scored by Luis Diaz on 23 minutes, which is the difference at half time. Manchester United lead trail then to Liverpool thanks to Luis Diaz goal, with Manchester United yet to register a shot on target despite having 15 attempts in that first half. And the man sat alongside me, Paul James, with Manchester United with that many shots altogether, none on target so far. Something has got to change for Manchester United and Eric Ten Hag in that second half, surely.
Right, yeah, so that's true. I mean, Liverpool have had 15 shots on target, 15 shots and 4 on target. Excuse me. Manchester United have had 0 and 0 on target. The issue I have for Manchester United is as well is that, of course, they're being pushed back by Liverpool. Whenever they come forward, Liverpool are winning the ball back immediately. They're attacking. They're attacking the ball when they don't have possession of it anywhere on the park. They're not collapsing into a defensive position. So they're winning the ball back much quicker and much further up the field, which enables them to break out in numbers. This is it's actually called I believe the in Germany it's called the Gegenpressor. So they don't collapse into a defensive position. They attack the ball when they don't have possession of it, and they win it much higher up the pitch, which enables them to break forward and create much more chances. Manchester United don't seem to have an answer for that at the moment because they're constantly collapsing into a defensive position, and of course, as we mentioned earlier, not doing a really great job of it. But I think you may see some attacking substitutions in the second half for Manchester United. Things don't change. I'll be very surprised if we don't see Christian Eriksen, possibly Mason Mount, and certainly Anthony at some point. They don't have much defensive options on the bench. Only 2 young teenagers, one at 17, one at 18. Neither have played at Premier League level for Manchester United. So, to be honest with you, he's not got a lot of he's not got a good hand at the moment as Eric Ten Hag.
No, just as we on the monitors here where we sat, Paul, just showed you before they went to a quick ad break as the second half's last underway. Showed you to Jim Radcliffe, the head of football operations at Manchester United, since he took control of part of some on Manchester United. And just in front of him, talking to Sir Jim Radcliffe, was the former England manager. Some people may be wondering who that former England manager is. Did you notice who he was, Paul, or not?
No, I didn't see it. Who is it?
It is none other than the man who teams normally call upon to save their season from a relegation scrap rather than a top 4 scrap. It was none other than Big Sam Allardyce.
Well, I mean, surely Manchester United are not going to. I know there's talk of them. There's a lot of rumours circulating that they're interested in the current England manager, Gareth Southgate. Not sure how much of a smart move that will be for Manchester United, but that is something that's doing the rumour mill right now.
Yes, as Liverpool get ready to get us off and underway in this second half with Dominic Szoboszlai to take the kick for Liverpool. Liverpool will be taking the goal away to our right-hand side in this first half. No changes to either side by the looks of things, and we'll give you the teams for you in a couple of moments. As Eric Ten Hag makes his way out of the tunnel for the start of the second half, and the reports Manchester United fans as the game is underway in this game. It's a long ball from Kevin Keller. Gets the ball, goes to Darwin Núñez. And an early strike on goal from Darwin Núñez just goes alongside of the post 11 seconds in. And Manchester United almost getting caught out with a second goal and a quick goal that would have been from Liverpool in the start of the second half. And an effort from distance there from Darwin Núñez. Liverpool.
Yeah, the very last thing they would have wanted was to concede an early goal in the second half.
And they could do that to Salah's in there, but he heads away. Maguire just gets there. Keller who can clear this ball away. We'll bring the teams in just a moment as McAllister comes charging forward for Liverpool. Edge of the penalty area, edge of the box. Can he strike on goal? Breaks from Conor Bradley on the right hand side. On the edge of the corner of the box is Mo Salah. Into the box to Szoboszlai. Round the corner for Bradley. Can Bradley get there? He can. Just keeps the ball in play, but gives the ball away. In fact, the ball did go out of play in the end. There will be a goal kick to Manchester United. So let's read through the teams then. Onana in goal for Manchester United. Gallo, Maguire, Cambuola and Wan-Bissaka across the back. Casemiro and Meno in midfield. Garnacho, Fernandes and Rashford behind Højlund for Manchester United. On the bench, Bayinda, Amrabat, Mount, Ericsson, Ahmad, Anthony, Forson, Amas and Maguire. As for Liverpool, it's Keller in goal, Bradley, Quanston, Van Dijk and Robertson. No changes for either side, by the way. McAllister, Endo and Szoboszlai in midfield with Salah, Núñez and Diaz in attack with Adrian, Gomez, Kanate, Jones, Gakpo, Elliott, Tsimikas, Gravenberch and Dans on the bench for Liverpool. As here comes Darwin Núñez. And Darwin Núñez looks to get the ball away, will he? Down the line. No, he's still running. Now gets the ball from Friday. Robertson was onside. He's going Salah at the back post. Throws the ball across Maguire. Clears away. Núñez is in there. Shot blocked again. Fantastic blow this time. For Manchester United going again. And Liverpool man stays down in the deep on the edge of the box. And Rashford breaks away on this left hand side up against Conor Bradley. And Rashford's got the better of Bradley this time. Into the penalty area. Rashford goes. Still going Rashford. With fantastic defensive play from Kwanzaa to get the ball away for Bradley. And Liverpool can come and charge forward. Here is Mo Salah. Comes deep inside his own half to get the ball and runs through the centre circle. Still being Mo Salah. Wonderful run. Can't get the ball through from Darwin Núñez and Szoboszlai up against Meno. And Meno is the referee with the ball and then he breaks for Szoboszlai. So the ball will have to be stopped and be given back to Manchester United. As they're the ball with the ball of the referee. Now Fernandes can get the game moving fairly quickly. But Liverpool entering the start of the second half. We've got Paul Sloss in the opening few moments. Next time we get a stoppage in play. As here is Rashford now. Into the path of Harry Maguire. Casemiro. Maguire again. Casemiro pointing the cross to Cambuola. Who gets to the centre circle from Maguire. Back to the left hand side from Maguire again. Across to the right back. Diego Dallo. Back to Cambuola. Again, playing the right hand side of the centre back pairing alongside him and Harry Maguire. Maguire spreading the ball out wide, looking for Garnacho. Headers won by Liverpool and McAllister can set. Going, Luis stays away. Who's got Núñez and Salah in support. He's got Szoboszlai in the edge of the box as well. Rolls the ball across, looking for Salah. Cleared away. Well there, only as far as Bradley. As Liverpool will come forward again. McAllister will start in the second half. Robertson down the line. Good bit of footwork here from Liverpool as they look to keep hold of the ball. Here's Endo. Good play from Endo. Back to Robertson once more. Back to Diaz. Robertson again. Good play this as Manchester United just keeping on of possession against Liverpool. It's 1-0 Liverpool lead. Quansah gives the ball away for Fernandes, who goes for goal from long range out. And Bruno Fernandes has just scored an absolute screamer from long range on 50 minutes. And Manchester United about level. And it's Bruno Fernandes with the goal. And Paul James, what a goal from Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it was such quick thinking from Fernandes. This was really quite brilliant. He saw Koivin Kelleher off his line and decided to go for the goal. And haven't we been talking about it, Ross? Haven't we been talking about it? That when you don't take your chances, you can get sucker punched. And this was a sucker punch if I've ever seen one. From inside the centre circle, he sees Koivin Kelleher off his line and he hits it first time. And that is quite brilliant and such quick thinking from the Portuguese international. And well, that is absolutely incredible. If you wherever you watch your highlights from, just watch that tonight. It's well worth it. It's absolutely brilliant, and well, that's Liverpool now tied down to 1-1 again.
Yes, 1-1 now is the scoreline at Old Trafford, and Bruno Fernandes with an absolute screamer of an equaliser and Liverpool have been pegged right back. And as Paul just mentioned there, if you do not take your chances, you will get punished. And that's what Liverpool have rarely done there. And I think, Paul, that was the first shot on target and in the game from Manchester United.
Yeah, it was their first shot, never mind on target, it was their first actual shot in the entire game. And it's incredible that it should come just like that.
Yes, it's Bradley. He just keeps the ball in play, sends the ball forward, looking for Darwin Núñez, who was onside. And Núñez does well up against Camboala. And he turns away from him and it's still going Núñez. But Camboala was absolutely fantastic play there from the young 19-year-old. Not only to win the free kick, but to get the ball back for Manchester United from that tight spot. And Jurgen Klopp not happy now, and he will be probably ripping some of his hair out that he's got left, especially underneath his hat or in his beard, with that defensive play from Liverpool there, plus also them Liverpool not taking the chances in the first half as well, Paul.
I mean, I think it's just it's a brilliant goal, but it's also a freak goal. It's one of them, isn't it? That I don't think defensively you can really do anything about it. The goalkeeper was caught off his line. Bruno Fernandes hit the shot and first time, and he scored. It's a brilliant strike.
As you put it now, Manchester United going in confidence after that equaliser from Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro, Garnacho, into the box. Garnacho shoots. Deflected over. It's a corner to Manchester United, and what a difference a goal can make in a game like this, Paul. Manchester United get the leveller, and then he's been since that. Man United on the front foot ever since.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's be interesting to see how this equaliser has affected Manchester United now and what they can do with having a little bit of momentum. It might be interesting to see how Liverpool come up against Manchester United now.
Yes, and normally said you're the most vulnerable when you've just scored a goal, considered a goal. Can Man United made a play from that, and the close comes in. Maguire was in there, brace for Rashford on the near side of the left. Rashford delivers a cross into the penalty, and it's almost gone all the way in. Kelly with a fantastic save, and he's pushed into the air and behind. Another corner from Manchester United, and this curling cross from Rashford almost found all the way in. And the first two touches from Casemiro.
Yeah, it's one of them that's curled into that corridor of uncertainty. Good goalkeeping from Callagher. Those are not easy to save, really.
Yes, corner then for Manchester United. Camboala's in there. Goes into the penalty area for Dello. Garnacho's there. Can he line up a shot? He called to Manchester United and now charging out to Liverpool and breaking on them. Of course, made up in support. It's Salah. Through for Luis Diaz. Diaz across. No names! Somehow Liverpool haven't scored.
Oh, that's a criminal miss.
How have they not scored there, Liverpool?
5-on-2.
2-1. How have they not scored here, Paul James?
Oh, I have no idea, Ross. 5-on-2 they were breaking out there. 5-on-2. And this, again, is another opportunity missed by Liverpool. And Dalot probably didn't need to concede the corner there either. But obviously he didn't want to take any chances. But what a chance again for Liverpool.
What a chance for Liverpool to respond and get back into the lead there. Robertson to take the corner then for the Reds. It was a penalty anyway by the Red Devils. Salah there wins the header. Bradley heads it forward. Casemiro heads it down for Mainu. Mainu can get the ball away, but wonderful challenge from Alexis McAllister. And he feeds Dominic Szoboszlai, will line up a shot here. He said he went towards into the penalty area looking for the run there of the Liverpool man Andy Robertson. Szoboszlai. And Szoboszlai's shot just hits the referee and lands it to Man United player's feet. So the ball will go back to Liverpool and Szoboszlai will have a second chance to get the ball out right to the left hand side. So as we said, it goes to the right instead. As he's Conor Bradley now. Quansel from the back. Good work here from Liverpool as they keep the ball. Szoboszlai, wonderful response from Liverpool being paid back and win and corner here off Aaron Wan-Bissaka. But this is good response from Liverpool, Paul, from going behind, from being paid back And it's interesting now to see if Liverpool can take anything from this corner that's coming up.
Well, it'll be interesting. Again, no, I don't think creating the chances has been a problem. I think putting them away has.
Yes, Szoboszlai with the corner this time. Edge groping away. McAllister's there. Back to Szoboszlai again. McAllister. Can he get the ball in the box? No, he doesn't. He goes to Andy Robertson. Down the line. He goes for Bradley into Wataru Endo. Endo will line up a shot. He won't. Goes to Diaz. Out wide for Nunes. Darwin Nunes shot is blocked. Heads away. Nunes again. Liverpool still coming. But Manchester United can break on them if they use this right. Fernandes plus Oyland, and he couldn't get Rashford away. As Liverpool win the ball back, as Szoboszlai can go forward this time. Goes wide to Salah. This run is set up against Wan-Bissaka. Back to Szoboszlai inside the penalty area. Creates the space for Bradley to run into. So the penalty, Bradley for Salah. Can he strike here, Salah? So we get more Salah. Can he get all that his feet? Sees up for McAllister's shot is blocked. And it's cleared away by Manchester United. Wonderful interception there. Well from Kwanzaa. And it's out of play for the threat to Manchester United. Well, Liverpool get back on the front foot a bit now, Paul, and creating more chances. Like I say, so creating the chances has been the problem for Liverpool. It's defending the chances and putting them away.
Yeah, absolutely. And that appears to be the major issue right now for this Manchester United, this Liverpool team. And they've got a challenge on their hands now because Manchester United now, they've already scored against Liverpool once. They know that they can hurt Liverpool. I think Liverpool now have to really start taking their chances or they could get caught again.
Yes, throwing then for Manchester United from Wan-Bissaka, and he's launched this one this time over from left to right. Dalot breaks away from Diaz, and that's a good ball from Wan-Bissaka. And Dalot's charging forward into Bruno Fernandes inside the centre circle, moves away from the centre circle and inside the Liverpool half. Out wide to Rashford. Rashford with the ball in, and it goes all the way through to Kelly, who claims it again and balls down quickly. Manchester United have to get back, and Liverpool will look to break in numbers here now as Luis Diaz. Yes, it is Szoboszlai, and it's fouled Diaz, but advantage is played. And Szoboszlai can charge forward into Conor Bradley inside the penalty. Now Bradley pulls the ball across looking for Salah, but Maguire's there to clear away. But Bradley intercepts well up against Maguire. Szoboszlai, Salah again. Szoboszlai this time. Crossed in from Szoboszlai. Nunes in the back post. Diaz. It is up to McAllister. Cleared away by Casemiro. And how's that a free kick to Manchester United there? His Minu's gone down, but I don't think that's a free kick.
No, I don't see that being as a free kick either. It looks like he catches him, but he doesn't really, if you know what I mean. He just sort of got the ball had gone, and his foot just sort of follows through and sort of catches him. It's an interesting decision, that, to say the least.
Yes, I'm surprised that's been given, to be fair, Paul, especially when some of the decisions the Man United made some terrible decisions which has gone unpunished by the referee, and yet he gives that one there which was never a free kick. It just surprised me, that's all.
Yeah, that's
be interesting to see.
An interesting one, yeah.
As here it comes again as Kwanzaa just shepherds the ball back, put the offside flag up against Rashford there, gives Liverpool a free kick and a chance to get out from the back and push forward. As McAllister finds Conor Bradley, who can charge over halfway on the right hand side, cuts infield, out of play off of the boot of Casemiro. And our gun then is still Manchester United 1, Liverpool 1. Liverpool were pegged back on 50 minutes through Bruno Fernandes. Luis Diaz on 23 gave Liverpool the lead. And Liverpool to take another throw in here. I don't think Anthony Taylor was ready for the throw to be taken when Bradley did take it. This time he's allowed it to be taken, then he gives the ball away to Manchester United. As Rashford picks up, Wan-Bissaka to Casemiro. He gives the ball away. Nunes to Salah, back towards Nunes, who can't get up against Kambala, but he does this time though. Back in towards Salah, but runs through to the arms of Andre Norland. Diaz helped to his feet there by Bruno Fernandes before Fernandes runs away and gets in position as Maguire picks up the ball, finds Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka back to Maguire as Manchester United and Liverpool are locked. A one apiece thanks to the equaliser, and a fantastic equaliser at that by Bruno Fernandes. As we see this game unfold in the Premier League today, Manchester United 1, Liverpool 1. If you're just tuning into us, thank you very much for choosing us here at the Commentary 2, JB Sports, Storm FM, and on Twitch as well, and also focus on football. As is Bruno Fernandes to get the ball away, and his wonderful ball over the top. Fernandes is away. Rashford's there this time, and it's cleared away by Kwanzaa. After a throw to Manchester United, which is taken quickly by Rashford to Fernandes as Man United will win this game. Meno into the path of Casemiro. Out wide to Alejandro Garnacho, the Argentine. Attacks down the side as Manchester United just get the ball into the box, but Liverpool just clear it well. Man United to win the ball back. It's Casemiro. Good play from Casemiro. Dalot there. It was a penalty for Fernandes. And it's cleared by Keller. Was the flag? The flag didn't go for offside, so he would have counted. Unless VAR would have got involved. Still looked as offside minutes. Suppose charging through here. And it's supposed like going all the way. Teaser Lewis, Teaser Darwin Nunes crossed in towards the penalty. Size in there. Suppose line on the back. He breaks with suppose line this time. There's a penalty for McAllister to strike is blocked. Lewis Robinson's shot is blocked by Casemiro, goes down. Good defensive play from Casemiro. But Liverpool again causing Man United's problems there on that breakaway after the chance from Fernandes, which we just see there, and I think it was just onside in fairness, and he connected with that properly.
Yeah, it was onside, but it's always difficult to turn and get the volley away like that. Someone like Bruno Fernandes, with his type of quality, you might expect him to, but I honestly think that is always a difficult thing to perfect.
Yes, Manchester United 1, Liverpool 1 is the scoreline between the two sides as we bring you this game. Here comes Liverpool down the line with Andy Robertson, who wins his side a throw in here, which my United fans aren't ready. I don't think about is Gomez, and I think that's Curtis Jones getting prepared and ready to come on here for Liverpool as they said to make a double substitution. We just see who comes on, who they come on for here. There's a free kick to Manchester United, foul on Rasmus Højlund, 64 minutes gone, still 1-1 as Rashford is down. Jacob and between Rashford and Liverpool players. Man United are making a double substitution or substitution of their own with Anthony about to come on here. Looks like he may be for Rashford. We'll call him to continue here, it looks like. Just speaking on Rashford here, Paul, what do you reckon to Rashford's performance today, Paul? Do you reckon it's done well for Manchester United in this game today, or do you think he could have done better?
I think the entire front line has struggled because they've just not been able to create anything for the most part. So I think it's just more or less that he's just been taken out of the game. Looks like Liverpool are preparing a double substitution as well.
Yes, Curtis Jones and Joe Gomez coming off for Liverpool. Well, you can see is Conor Bradley coming off for Liverpool in the 66th minute, replaced by Curtis Jones. And the other to replaced by Joe Gomez in the 66th minute as well. And the other one off is Dominic Szoboszlai, who's gone off for Liverpool. And they've been replaced by Jones and Gomez respectively as Rashford comes off for Manchester United. And on in his place comes Anthony. Paul, with the changes then, by both, not just by one, but by both managers. Are you surprised by that at all today?
Not surprised to see. Not surprised to see Anthony at all. I think Manchester United have been lacking a bit of pace, and I think that they need that. A little bit surprised with Dominic Szoboszlai coming off. I thought he's been a pretty key player for Liverpool today in creating chances. But having said that, though, creating chances hasn't been the issue. It's been the scoring, which makes me wonder why he hasn't brought on Cody Gakpo.
Yes, maybe a way for Gakpo to come on in a few moments' time and see if these subs can make a difference first. And Manchester United will try and charge forward. He's going to on the left-hand side now following the substitution of Anthony on there. But what a fantastic goal from Kobe Mainoo for Manchester United. And they lead now by 2-1 in the Premier League on 67 minutes. And Mainoo, with a superb, stunning strike, gives Manchester United the lead against Liverpool. It's Manchester United 2, Liverpool 1, and the game has turned on its head, Paul James.
Well, I'm not surprised to see this. I'm really not. The only thing I'm a little bit shocked at here is just how easily Liverpool were broken up here. So it's Garnacho there, just plays the ball across to Wan-Bissaka. Kobe Mainoo's shot is absolutely magnificent. Look, this is a world-class finish. The turn, and he didn't even need to look. This is a hallmark of a great player. He doesn't need to look at the goal. He knows where the goal is. He curls it right into that top left-hand corner. Koyden Kelleher, no chance with this one. We've seen this coming. We've seen two really great strikes from Manchester United. They've barely been in the game the entire 68 minutes. And all of a sudden now they're 2-1 up.
And that, Paul, just shows the size of a good team when you don't play at the best and then they turn it around. Liverpool make two further substitutions in response to that goal as Cody Gakpo is on in the 69th minute, and so too is Harvey Elliott for Nunes and Endo now.
Yeah.
Are you surprised by those substitutions?
No, not in the least. Not in the least. I was expecting Cody Gakpo to come on the last lot of substitutes. So, no, not surprised by that at the least. And now Liverpool are going to find themselves chasing the game with 21 minutes left in this game.
Yes, and Liverpool, with that defeat as it stands, are a point behind Arsenal and level on points with Manchester City. So a big game in the title race and a big twist when Man United are having their say in the title race. Arsenal are point clear at the top of the table at this moment in time with the score like it is right now. And Arsenal fans, one in particular, our good friend Mike Orderman, was saying yesterday he couldn't believe he'd be having to support Manchester United in a game of this big magnitude at any point in the season. Normally, Mike would want a Liverpool victory, but not on his side in the title race again with the Reds.
Well, for him, so far, this is very, very good news. And for every Arsenal fan, this is really, really good news. But it's not over yet. We all know how capable Liverpool are. There's 20 minutes left in this game, so nobody better count the chickens just yet.
Yes, and nobody best tune us off just yet. We've got 20 minutes plus stoppage time left to go as Manchester United and Liverpool do battle. It's Man United 2, Liverpool 1. If you're just joining us right now, Manchester United were behind on 23 minutes through Luis Diaz's strike, unmarked in the penalty area following a corner, before goals on 50 minutes from Bruno Fernandes from just inside the centre circle, inside the Liverpool half. So Kobe kind of off his line and went for the goal and scored. And then Kobe Mainoo just a few moments ago with a turn and shot into the top left-hand corner of the goal, of Kelleher's goal. Top right is Man United attack from right to left. But like Paul said in his analysis, he didn't even have to know where the goal was. He just knew where the goal was and just finished it off absolutely superbly. And that is what you call a very, very good defence, a good player who doesn't need to look where the goal is. He can just shoot and just knows that the goals would be going in there, and that's what happened with that that goal from Kobe Manu today, and that was a superb goal from Manu. I think, Paul, the two best goals in this game so far as Man United win a corner here. Looks win a corner here after a good play of Garnacho down and Manu again down this left hand side. That just proves that a good team, a good play where you don't need to look where the goal is. You know where the goal is. As soon as the ball comes, so you know where the goal is. You just first off, it's turning. Guess what? I think Kobe Manu is going to be a star, and potentially it could be a star of the Euros for England. Should Southgate pick him in his Euros squad after impressive performances during the last international break? As this corner comes in again and punched clear this time by Kelleher onto the head of Kambala this time though, and Liverpool will have a goal kick, which Van Dijk takes into the path of Kwanzaa. Points from losing positions this season. Most in the Premier League, Liverpool have got 26 points from losing positions. Man City have got 24, Tottenham 22, and West Ham are in there as well with 19. And that's what you mean, Paul. Never count Liverpool out, because that's out there. 26 points from losing positions in the Premier League, the most in this season. Liverpool at the top there. And Liverpool have still got about 17 and a half minutes left to get something out of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. For me, it was. For me, it's just not over with Liverpool. They have a no-quit mentality, and they could easily get back into this game and even win it. Just don't count. Manchester United fans shouldn't count the chickens just yet.
Yes, as Liverpool just lose out possession, it is Rasmus Højlund. If Man United get a third, then potentially could be a bit sad relief for the easy Manchester United fans. Garnacho setting a shot saved by Kelleher this time. A decent effort from Andrew Garnacho, was straight down the throat of Colin Kelleher there, Paul.
Yeah, it's right at the goalkeeper. Should have done a little better there, I think.
Yes, should have done better. As you see it here, Paul, breaks to him, hit it first time, maybe defending on him. He has to do that. This Man United in again here. But good coming out there. Was Dallo was in there behind the Liverpool defence again, and that's something that Man United have not done in this game up until we're going in the lead. Getting behind the Liverpool defence, Paul. Liverpool's defence have been good up until going behind.
Well, I mean, I think it's been a bit of a shock for them, of course. And you can see Jurgen Klopp there. He's if he doesn't be careful, I'm very concerned for him. If he doesn't be careful, he's going to end up getting himself. He's going to make himself sick.
Yeah, he's not happy with his defence in. Pebble Linders is telling him to go and sit down to have a word, so he can have a word with some of his players. Instead, his assistant, if we just look at this again, Kambala in there on Joe Gomez, and that's what he's not happy about with the challenge there on Kambala. But Kambala won the ball there, but the referee's going to free kick here, and I think he may have just booked, and he's just booked with the Kambala there on the 75th minute.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's. You can argue it's a dangerous tackle, but he wins the ball. Like, he wins the ball cleanly. He makes no contact with the player whatsoever. I'd be inclined not to even give that as a free kick, let alone a booking. He wins the ball fairly cleanly there, doesn't he? Let's be honest.
He does, yes, Paul, but I think probably what it's good is with how he's won the ball, but with how his boots come up, I know he wins the ball and doesn't catch the player, but they're saying the intent was there to endanger the opponent, and I think that's probably what's being given for there, Paul. Liverpool look to try and gain there, but the ball from Gakpo towards Elliott is poor, and it's behind for a goal kick to Manchester United.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I would say again, though, like, I mean, this is my view on it. If he makes contact with a player, then perhaps I would agree with you in terms of the danger aspect. But there's no contact made with a player, wins the ball cleanly. To me, that is okay. Different if he makes contact.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. Well, the rules is look to if he's endangering the opponent there. If the answer was yes, then because he's not made contact with the player or the ball. The make contact with the player is only a yellow card. If he does make contact with the player, that would have been upgraded to a red from what I've been seeing from the rules of this season with some of the incidents that have happened.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I understand, and I know you got to protect the safety of the players.
Yeah, I think that's what Anthony Taylor was doing there when Bug Kambala's Liverpool in here again. Round the back is Andy Robertson, ball pulled back, crossed in towards the back post. Ellis was in there, waits for Joe Gomez who strikes, takes a deflection into the arms of Onana's. Salah was on right on top of him there. So if he's fumble that, Salah would have been there to pounce it, to put it in. But deflected effort from Gomez off of Maguire was easy for Onana.
Yeah, yeah. So far Liverpool just haven't been the creative force since they've conceded that first goal, have they? They haven't really had the same sort of intensity that they had prior to conceding the equaliser.
Yes, as Liverpool win a free kick foul on Kwanzaa by Rasmus Højlund just inside the Manchester United half, just over the halfway line. And he plays it to the right to Joe Gomez. Szoboszlai's there. Not Szoboszlai, that's McAllister, sorry. Down there for Gomez, and this is a good play from Gomez. Wonderful bit of run from Gomez. Edge of the box is Salah. Elliott can't get the ball back. He breaks for Gomez again. Salah's there too. McAllister. Jones. Robertson. Diaz into the penalty from Luis Diaz. Still going Diaz back. It goes to Curtis Jones into the penalty area. Back out wide for Diaz, edge of the penalty on the left hand side. Plays the ball backwards. Van Dijk into Kwanzaa. Can he line up a shot here, Kwanzaa? No. Goes out wide to Elliott. Elliott with a cross in. Edge up away from Kambala this time. And Manchester United defending well and resolutely at the moment. Elliott gets the ball backwards to Virgil van Dijk on halfway into the centre circle, and Curtis Jones just over halfway this time though, and he turns and has to go back on halfway, gets the ball into the centre circle of McAllister, back to Jones on halfway again for Liverpool, and this is a good bit of play from the Reds. Gakpo to Jones, Kwanzaa on halfway, gets the ball out wide to Elliott on this right hand side, down the line it goes into the path of Joe Gomez on the side of the penalty area, going with the corner flag, back to Elliott with the cross in towards the back post. From right to left, heads away. On this one is Gomez. Ball back in. Diaz is there, shot save. Salah! Oh! How has Salah plays that over? It really should be 2-2. But Mo Salah pops it over the bar.
Well, that is a chance, isn't it, for a man of the talent of Mohamed Salah? That has to be 1-1. Has to be 1-1. What an opportunity missed. And what Liverpool will take from today's game is this disappointment of not being able to take their chances. If they come away with this game from nothing, they'll look at that as being where it all went wrong.
Yes, really should be 2-2 there as Garnacho has been replaced by Amrabat in the 80th minute for Manchester United.
A more defensive midfielder, I think they're looking for that option. But yes, goodness me.
Goodness me, that really should be 2-2 there, Paul. And how it's not 2-2, only Mo Salah will know.
Yeah, very disappointing from his perspective. And you begin to wonder if they actually lose this game, Ross. It could be curtains for the title for them, really, given how consistent both City and Arsenal have actually been.
Yes, and that's what I'm just thinking as well, Paul, especially if they lose this now. And here comes Liverpool again. Can they get an equaliser? Gomez. Oh, pass to Manchester United have got the ball back, but that's a ball giveaway by Fernandes, and Kwanzaa coming forward into Gakpo. Gakpo out wide for Luis Diaz. Keeps the ball in up against Dallo. Back it goes to Robertson. Robertson, can he get the cross in? Goes to Jones instead. Luis Diaz out wide. Good interception there from Anthony. It's a threat to Liverpool. 10 minutes to go. Means Man United 2, Liverpool 1. 10 minutes plus stoppage time as Kwanzaa picks up the ball. No, literally. Here's Gomez to Elliott. Back to Kwanzaa once more. Across to Van Dijk on halfway. Inside the Manchester United half of the field. Down the line it goes to Robertson. Into Diaz. Back to Robertson again. Robertson forced backwards. And there's a free kick foul on Robertson by Anthony. Free kick to Liverpool. Robertson takes it quickly to Van Dijk. Kwanzaa. What can Liverpool do here now? As Elliott has possession. Good ball around the corner. Good ball. Elliott is here again. Down the line is Gomez. Into penalty. Crossed in deep. Cleared away. Elliott's there. Edge of the box. Salah towards Elliott. Cleared away. It remains 2-1 to Manchester United as Kwanzaa nips in there to Fernandes. Kwanzaa back heel into Elliott. Into Salah. Elliott goes down. And that's until he's given a penalty to Liverpool. It's a penalty. The Liverpool foul there inside the penalty area. And Liverpool have a chance to level as Elliott is fouled there by Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Paul James. Is this a penalty for you?
I'm not sure. I just looked at it at an angle there where it looked like Elliott sort of ran into Wan-Bissaka's leg. The first angle I looked at it looked a stonewall penalty. The second angle I looked at did not look quite so. I guess VAR are going to look at this, Ross. I'd be surprised if they don't, but we'll see anyway. It's I guess they're not because Salah's lining up this penalty. He scored 4 out of his last 5. Generally goes down the middle.
Yes, as Sue says she agrees that it should have been 2-2 a few moments ago, and she says, "Come on, Liverpool, get your act together. Do it for Klopp. He's going at the end of the season. Do it for him." And then, just as we say, Liverpool get a penalty, but come on and score, Liverpool. So she's hoping Liverpool score from the spot here. Is Mohamed Salah to take this penalty for Liverpool? Can Liverpool score here? Mo Salah from the penalty spot in the 84th minute has a chance to make it Manchester United 2, Liverpool 2. Mo Salah from the spot here for Liverpool. Can Salah do this for Klopp, as Sue says? Salah up against Onana. Will he beat the goalkeeper of Salah? Salah, he does! It's 2-2 and Liverpool are back in this game and never count Liverpool out. And Salah from the spot in the 84th minute is now made it Manchester United 2, Liverpool 2, and Mo Salah has scored and Liverpool are back level from the spot. And he's that man, the Egyptian king as they call him on Merseyside, Mo Salah with the goal, Paul James.
Yeah, as I said to you earlier on, never count Liverpool out. You just never know with them. They are so impressive coming back from being behind. And to be honest with you, I am not in the least bit surprised that they've been able to come back and pull this game level.
Yes, fantastic goal there, Paul. And what we'll have to say is that this game has been absolutely fantastic to watch and fantastic to commentate on, with this game being absolutely end-to-end stuff from both sides. And Liverpool back level in this game, 2-2 now, and that was a goal from Mo Salah in the 84th minute. And the spot as Mason Mount comes on for Kobe Mainoo in the 85th minute, following that substitution there and following that goal there for Liverpool. And Mason Mount, who was involved in one of the goals as a comeback, as they just narrowly lost to Liverpool in midweek, lost to Chelsea midweek, should I say, 4-3. Manchester United scored the goal for Man United in that. Originally scored in one of the goals in that game. Mason Mount had played a good performance. He's now coming on to try and help Liverpool get back. Liverpool's title hopes end here.
Yeah, well, they've got 5 minutes left, and well, all I can say is it's on a knife edge right now.
Yes, Paul. I don't know about you, but I can feel the tension at Old Trafford. With the tension between the crowd at Old Trafford, there's a lot of people in and around us who's very, very nervous now, Paul, I would have to say. you can understand the reason why they're very, very nervous. As Liverpool coming forward again here. Can Diaz get there? He can't, and he's behind 4. The goal kickers. Diaz has been took out by Dallo right at the last moment, and Dallo's gone down as well. Both players down off the pitch. Dallo back onto his feet. Diaz is staying down here. We'll look at this one again. As Diaz sat up now. Gakpo can't help him up here. Dallo goes down again, facing to the turf from Diego Dallo. Both players back up and running on. Dallo's ran onto the pitch here.
Yeah.
And what a game this has been, Paul.
Oh, it's been fantastic. I really think that we've been really treated to an absolute classic, which is really what you come to expect with Liverpool and Manchester United. You know that that's what you're going to get. You know that you're going to get two teams fighting extremely hard to get the victory. And it's been one of those really, really great games.
Yes, good game. And one for the neutral as Phil Rogers has come in and says, "You'll never walk alone." Good to have you with us, Phil. Hopefully you're doing okay. Thank you for tuning in this afternoon or this morning or this evening. Phil, if you can just let us know whereabouts in the world you are and what you're doing right now while listening to us, please, and I'll read it out. We'll keep it nice and clean to be a family-friendly show. As Maguire against Diaz challenging each other there, and Diaz not happy with the challenge from Harry Maguire. As Elliott has possession for Liverpool. Back it goes to Kwanzaa. Good play from Liverpool here as we see this game unfold. It's Manchester United 2, Liverpool 2, 7 minutes on the clock. Elliott rolls the ball into Salah. Gives the ball away, Salah. But breaks back for Elliott as Man United gave the ball away again. Salah. Good work from Salah. Good Ola play from Salah. Gives the ball away. And now break could be on here. As Rasmus Højlund, can he break? He goes down. Jones is then. He takes out Amrabat. And will this be a yellow card for Curtis Jones? He will in the 89th minute. And so will Curtis Jones in the 89th minute. Picks up a yellow card here for a foul on Rasmus Højlund initially. But then also the foul on Sofian Amrabat as he just completely cleaned him out there, Paul.
Yeah, late challenge there. Poor challenge, badly timed. Yellow card. Yes, I think so.
Yes, in towards the penalty. Gomez edged the ball away. Amrabat is there again. Edged it up and away this time. Gets on the edge of the box and boot through the ball here well. It breaks now for Elliott. There's Gakpo. And Gakpo's away. Wonderful play from Gakpo. Elliott is there. And he's through for Mo Salah. Salah, can he get a strike? And he can't. Fernandes gets it back to Onana, who clears away. Liverpool appealing for something there. Gakpo and Van Dijk were appealing for something just there. Not sure what. As here's Gomez for Liverpool. You see anything wrong with them incidents just there? Gomez again. On to Kwanzaa. We're going to get word on the moment how many minutes of stoppage time we're going to get in, Paul. As we've got 30 seconds left before stoppage time, would you like to tell us or give us a guess of how many minutes of stoppage time we're going to get in this game?
Been some interesting stoppages in the second half. I'm going to say about 5 minutes.
We'll wait to see if Paul's correct. As Elliott attacks down the right hand side into Gomez. Ball breaks into the penalty. Can't find Salah. Man United can't get clear their lines either. Andy Robertson left hand side of the penalty. Puts back in. Gomez is in there. Fernandes puts it behind for a corner to Liverpool. And we're going to see how many minutes of stoppage time we will get in a moment. And we can tell you that we've just gone to stoppage time. And we have got a minimum of 7 added minutes.
Wow.
7 minutes to go. Do not adjust your sets. It is Man United 2, Liverpool 2, and we have got 7 minutes of stoppage time, and we have played almost 30 seconds of those 7 which have been added. Robertson for the corner for Liverpool. In it goes. Edge go up. He breaks to the back post for Salah, where a free kick has gone there. Foul by Elliott on Marcus Rashford, on Harry Maguire inside the penalty area. And while we've got this stoppage in play ahead of this free kick, Paul James, will you do the honours and tell everybody who your player of the match is, sponsored by the brilliant commentary services?
Alexis McAllister for Liverpool. I think he's done well in the midfield today. He's created opportunities for Liverpool. He's won important battles in the midfield. And it's very difficult to give it to a Manchester United player because really they've only had 2 chances in the game, which they've really taken. So I have to give it to Alexis McAllister. I think he's done very, very well in the midfield today.
Yes, and I must agree with you, Paul. Alexis McAllister has done very, very well today. Really good performance from him. If I was giving player of the match, he would have been up there for contention for my player of the match today. Phil's got back in touch when he asked where he's from. He says, "Hi guys, I'm in Chester, but I'm a Liverpool fan, as you can probably tell. Klopp needs this win." So that's the thoughts of Phil Rogers there. Good to have you with us, Phil, and very good to have you alongside, listening to the game alongside myself, Russ Vernon, and Paul James. You mentioned United have a throw-in midway inside the Liverpool half, a couple of yards away from the touchline, only a couple of yards away from the edge of the penalty area, shall I say. Wan-Bissaka looking to take the throw in, edge of the box is Rasmus Højlund. There's Fernandes, back into Højlund. Rasmus Højlund is intercepted by Joe Gomez, who clears it away on this one. Wan-Bissaka, Gakpo's in there, and Liverpool can break, and Cody Gakpo's got Foden is being fouled there by Mason Mount, who goes into the referee's notebook in the 90 plus 3 minutes there. Mason Mount, yellow card for the Manchester United substitute there for the foul that he has just produced there in the end there, Paul. And that was definitely a yellow card there for Mason Mount because he stopped the attack.
Yeah, it's what we used to call a professional foul back in the day.
Yes, and that's what he gave there. Mason Mount. 2-2 is the scoreline. We've played 3 of the 7 added minutes, so we've got 4 left. Manchester United 2, Liverpool 2 goals from Liverpool from Luis Diaz and Mo Salah from the penalty spot on 23 and 84 minutes respectively, after Fernandes on 50 and Mino on 67 turned the game on his head as Diaz is down inside the box as the ball came in, looking for the man there as Anthony is being pushed away by Sofiane Amrabat. And Paul, along with McAllister, was a number of players you could have picked for player of the match today in a Liverpool shirt if you wanted to give it to a Liverpool player. But Diaz there really should have been scoring from that opportunity there. I'm surprised they put it over after Robertson and back across. How's he not scored here, Paul?
To be honest with you, I'm not sure. Again, it's just another one of the chances that Liverpool have had in this game. And that's what they'll look at today. They'll look at that and they'll say, well, we could have won this game and we didn't win it because we didn't take our chances. And that's really the reason why.
Yes, and Anthony picks up a yellow card in the 94th minute for Manchester United, having to go at the referee. And as Manchester United will now try and come forward, here's the aforementioned Anthony, but Højlund on one side. He's got Fernandes on the other, and he finds Fernandes instead. But Fernandes can't get the ball through, and Liverpool can try and break away now. Here's Harvey Elliott. Elliott switching the play well. Wonderful control. Here's Andy Robertson. We've played just over 4.5 minutes of this game. We've got less than 3 minutes to go now. 3.5 minutes to go now in this game as we come up towards the final knockings of this game. 2-2 is the scoreline at Old Trafford between Manchester United and Liverpool. If you just joined us, big thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you're doing well this evening where you are. Thank you, Phil, who says he's watching the game with our superb commentary. Thank you for that, Phil. Really do hope you enjoyed that one. And if you've enjoyed myself and Paul's commentary this afternoon, don't forget, at 6 p.m. UK time, you can join Paul James again, who's alongside me. He's going to be off-footing it from Manchester to London to go down and team up with a colleague, Luke Turton, for Tottenham against Nottingham Forest, which kicks off at 6 o'clock this evening. If you want to listen to some more Premier League coverage this weekend, our third offering from the Premier League this weekend as sees Tottenham against Tottenham against Nottingham Forest. Yesterday we had the Arsenal game away at Brighton. This afternoon we've had Manchester City against Liverpool, which is currently at 2-2 in this game as we see the throwing down the line from Joe Gomez. Elliot then, Salah is fouled and he gives the ball away. Here comes Rasmus Højlund through for Anthony. Come on, United win it to the death. Anthony shot is saved again. We're into the final 60 seconds of this game. But Anthony with a glorious chance there for Manchester United to win it. And now here's Curtis Jones. Liverpool midfielders got a man on him, which is Anthony, but he's won the ball back fairly. And Anthony's got the ball again. Just Sofian Amrabat. Amrabat's on the wing, pulls the ball back towards Anthony, who's intercepted by Gakpo. Gakpo's knocks it away. Diaz just keeps the ball in, yes. And he's charging away down the line. Luis Diaz, chance for Liverpool to win it potentially. Diaz enters the penalty area, still going Luis Diaz. And that's a challenge there by Casemiro. And Casemiro will go into the referee's no book here, surely. And what colour card will he get? It will be a yellow card for Casemiro in the 97th minute of this game. And wow, oh wow, that could so easily, Paul, could have been a red with the way he went flying in.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been. You don't want to see players get sent off, but it definitely could have been. It was reckless by Casemiro, to say the very least.
Yes, Andy Robertson and Alexis McAllister stood over this free kick. He's now or never for Liverpool if they are to get a winner in this game at Old Trafford. 2-2 is the scoreline. Robertson takes it in towards the penalty area. Let's go up, he's headed away. Comes Elliott, whose shot is saved by Andre Onana. And that effort there was the last effort of this game, and it's ended here. Manchester United 2, Liverpool 2 in the Premier League. And what a match we have just witnessed here, Paul James. 4 goals, 2 for each side. And let me just go through the goals before we get your overall assessment on this game. Liverpool took the lead on 23 minutes when Luis Diaz was unmarked at the back post from the corner, which was flicked on by Darwin Núñez. He then scored with a superb goal on 23 minutes. Manchester United then equalised on 50 minutes through Bruno Fernandes from just inside the centre circle inside the Liverpool half when he saw Kevin Keller off the line. Kobbie Mainoo then put Manchester United in the lead on 67 minutes with a superb curling effort as he controlled, turned and fired it into the top left-hand corner of Keller's goal. But then, on 84 minutes, Liverpool won a penalty, foul on Harvey Elliott, and it was converted well by Mo Salah. Chances at both ends towards the end for it to win it. Liverpool with the better of the chances overall. But full time in what's been a pulsating game at Old Trafford in the Premier League for week number 32. And Arsenal fans will be happy to hear this scoreline. It has finished in the Premier League at Old Trafford. Manchester United 2, Liverpool 2. Paul James, over to you for your overall assessment before we leave you all this evening.
Well, it's been one of those, hasn't it? It's been a quality game. It's not been tight. We've seen lots of goals. Liverpool will come away from this game, I suspect, and feel that this is 2 points dropped. They've had so many chances from the start, really up until the equaliser. They had a few chances after that to take a more commanding and controlling lead, but they haven't done that. And in the end, they scrambled a point. But just how costly will that point prove to be as we go towards the final charge to the end of the season now? But it's going to be, overall, it was a fantastic game, wasn't it? Manchester United somehow got themselves back into it and somehow got themselves into the lead. And I think we've been privileged to sit down and watch this one, Russ.
So do I, Paul. Just before we do go, Phil has asked just a quick question as he's new to the channel. Mm-hmm. Phil, hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bells on, about to see next time we're on air. But Phil wants to know, says just a quick question, what football teams do you support? Phil, I'm a Leeds United fan, and the man alongside me, Paul, is a Burnley fan. He's for his sins, but Phil, if you just want to let us know, obviously you're a Liverpool fan, you said, so I think that point probably may rule you out of the title race now. But I'm a Leeds fan. and Paul alongside me is a Nottingham Forest fan. Thank you very much.
No,
Not a
okay.
Nottingham Forest fan, a Burnley fan, should I say.
Nothing. Okay.
Sorry,
That's,
sorry, Paul.
no, it's grand. It's fine. I don't mind.
So Paul is a Burnley fan. I'm a Leeds fan. Thank you very much for listening, Phil, and everybody else. Sugar Nails, who says go Liverpool towards the end as well. Thanks to Sue, who tuned in earlier as well. Thank you very much to all our listeners on all our coverage of the games that we do today. Just before I do go, we have got another Premier League match just about to kick off right now. Just Sheffield United against Chelsea. Paul will keep you updated with that scoreline in the game during his coverage of Tottenham against Nottingham Forest. So we'll just quickly tell you that game's about to get underway right now. You can follow that game with us later during goal updates during our next live offering. Chelsea named a very strong side again with Petrovic, DeSorsi, Chalobah, Silva, Cucurella, Caicedo, Fernandez, Palmer, Gallagher, Madueke, Jackson, and then up against Sheffield United we have Gerbich, Allgate, Ozic, Robinson, Bogle, Amer, Arblaster, Osborne, Trusty, McBurney, and Berriton Diaz for the starting lineups between Sheffield United and Chelsea. Join us again in around about 20 minutes' time as we bring you coverage of Tottenham Hotspur against Nottingham Forest. From myself, Russ Vernon, from Paul James, and the rest of the team here at the Commentary Hub. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you in about 20 minutes' time for coverage of Tottenham Hotspur against Nottingham Forest.